Hey, how you guys doing today? It is October, and at the end of this month, The Mandalorian will come back for season two. And you know what that means? More low effort vlogging. Right. So, while we don't have any new episodes to talk about, we do have a trailer. And if you haven't seen it, I suggest you watch it. Uh, yeah, I'm super excited about it. We saw some. I don't know. I don't know if we really saw a lot from the trailer. They didn't really reveal a lot. I mean, it looks like we're going to go back to Navarro, which is the planet from where the Bounty Hunter Guild was. Uh, Looks like we're going to go to Tatooine because we saw a Tusken Raider. We're going to go to some other places, uh, wherever that fight ring is. Uh, yeah, I mean, we have to. There's one big part where we see the wrestler Sasha Banks in the background. I'm assuming he's playing a Jedi. Uh, I'm not going to get into spoilers if you haven't read the news about who's going to be in this season, but I will say, out of the blue, this character. Let's start that over. My favorite Star Wars character right now, which came out of the blue, like this in the last 6 months, this happened. This was my favorite character. Is supposed to be in this season. Uh, so again, I won't spoil it if somehow you don't know or don't follow it, which is fine. I understand people aren't weird like me and my ilk. Uh, but no, this character is a Jedi, and they're supposed to be in this season, and I'm super excited. Uh, yeah, uh, little things from the trailer. I like that they started off with the throat singing, which was featured in the video game Fallen Order, which was really cool. I love Tuvan throat singing or Mongolian throat singing, so anytime it's incorporated in anything is awesome. But I think it really fits the Star Wars aesthetic really well. Uh, Beyond the trailer, like I said, yeah, it's sufficiently hyped. I don't think they gave away a lot in the trailer. If you guys haven't watched the behind the scenes stuff on Disney Plus for The Mandalorian, I really suggest you watch it. It is really, really, really good. And there's some stuff there that really makes the rest of the stuff in Star Wars better. What I mean by that is so the guy that I'm assuming is essentially going to be kind of sort of running Star Wars from here on out, Dave Filoni. He's done the Clone Wars cartoon and Rebels. I don't think there's a person on the planet that isn't George Lucas that understands and feels Star Wars more than Dave Filoni. And in a 4 minute, 3 minute segment on the show, he completely redeems the prequels in the sense of a storytelling mechanic. He's really, really good at telling whatever his story is of Star Wars, and I'm super excited for it because it's a good story. Other stuff in there that talk about the soundtrack that they made, which was very, very fascinating. But like the coolest thing is the special effects that they used to make the Mandalorian. So in a lot of movies now, you're gonna have practical effects, you're gonna have CGI. Uh, the Mandalorian takes a different approach. So they it's industrial light magic that does all the Star Wars stuff. And so what they have is a mixture of digital technology and practical effects. And what I mean by that is they have a sphere, a room that is all LED screens and lighting effects, and the technology is so good that basically they can present any sort of background that interacts with the camera angle of the stuff inside it. So the entire Mandalorian is basically acted out in this sphere, uh, and and like I said, it's an LED screen, so they can put up the background that they need, and I mean, I think the proof is in the pudding. I mean, the Mandalorian looked amazingly good. I don't think there was ever any bad shots. Uh, and then they could just have any sort of practical physical props inside this, and the actors just worked in this. It's really it's really fascinating, and I think it's gonna revolutionize the movie making industry. So again, I strongly strongest urge I can say is go check out the behind the scenes stuff on Disney Plus for the Mandalorian. You will really enjoy it. Um, I guess that's it. This has always been just something I ramble on a little bit about Star Wars and the Mandalorian. I'm going to avoid talking about the movies. I did a big rewatch about a month and a half ago of all the Star Wars movies, and it didn't go great for me, and that bothers me a lot, especially considering like a video I made earlier about us like chilling out on Star Wars. I'm really disappointed in where the sequel trilogy went, and I think that's a shame, and we'll leave it at that. I am excited about the Mandalorian, and yeah, life is better with Star Wars in it. So, right. Okay, we are done with that. I will talk to you guys later. You have a great day.